MrBeast's friend Kris Tyson that converted genders has been exposed on X for speaking to
underage kids.
And Andrew Tate took to his platform to expose the situation from his point of view and spoke out.
So MrBeast's friend, he's been caught talking to kids, trying to fuck children. Surprise, surprise. Didn't see that one coming. Fucking hell. You know what's most amazing to me about this whole scenario? That nobody seems to point out this guy's name. MrBeast. Do you think that's a bit of a strange name? I'm sure I could Google it and there'd be some bullshit reason why he's called MrBeast. I'm sure they're calling with some stupid story that when he was a kid, he had a figurine called Beast, and then when he grew up, he wanted to be a figurine. Some fucking garbage. Why would the largest YouTube channel with an affinity towards children in the world be named after the beast from the devil? Why would that happen? Is that a coincidence? Considering the fact that you don't get to become the largest YouTube channel in the world without permission from the Matrix, because they throttle the accounts they don't like, and they take subscribers off, and they prevent the accounts that tell the truth from getting views. If you're getting that many views and that many subscribers, it's because they're pushing you to the front with the algorithm. They want the kids to see you. And by coincidence, this account they want the kids to see is named after the beast. And these are the same people who openly admit they're coming for your children. They chant it in the streets at LGBT parades. We're coming for your kids, because the LGBT agenda has no future without your children. They can't have kids. They can't reproduce. They need your kids. They need to come and take yours. And they're open about it. And they put their flags everywhere. They have their month. And they put all their bullshit propaganda in schools to try and convince kids to do all this insanity and confuse children. And at the same time, the largest YouTube channel aimed at children in the world, now, coincidentally, one of them becomes a tranny who tries to fuck kids, and that's being normalized, and it's all called the Beast, and it's an accident? Call me a conspiracy theorist. Seems pretty fucking obvious to me what they're doing. And I've explained in my previous videos that you don't get to the top unless you sell your soul. And you can sell your soul by being evil or just being ignorant. You can be like this MrBeast kid, and you can just sit there and go, oh, I didn't know. My friend just became a tranny, and I just say what they tell me to say, and I don't know, or just play ignorant. But he knows what he's doing. He knows it's wrong. If he had any semblance of honor, he would rename his channel. Why not? Right? You're big enough to get through a rebrand, friend. And you can sit there and say, you know what, I understand how my name can be misunderstood. And I have a responsibility that goes along with my popularity, and I should probably change it into something more positive. A positive name about helping the world instead of being a beast of some sort. Especially one, the beast from the Bible itself, in a Christian country, America. If he had any semblance of honor, he wouldn't be accepting all this transgender shit from his friend. He'd tell his friend to step down and be a tranny in private, because millions of kids watch this. And regardless of my personal views, even if I personally support your transgenderism, there's going to be some young children who watch this show who's going to get confused by what you're doing, and we might cause some distress. In fact, lifelong, life-altering decisions might be made based on the fact that you are being a dumbass, so let's keep this away from children. He didn't do that either. Is he allowed to do that? Maybe Susan told him he's not allowed. Maybe they told him, if you want to stay the largest channel, unless you want to become insignificant, you better do as you're told. Beast. So now everyone's pretending to be surprised that this fucking tranny tried to fuck a kid. Well, of course. It's all trannies fucking do. They're fucking sexual deviants. They're weirdos. There's no reason to chop your own fucking dick off unless you're a weirdo. Newsflash, you're weird. I'm actually going to blame the parents here, because if my children tried to say, I'm watching a beast channel about a beast. I mean, what the fuck? No, you're not. Stop. Read the Quran. Sit the fuck down. But I guess the parents are like, well, my kid likes that show. Well, then you're a fucking dumbass, and so is your stupid fucking kid. And this is how they get to get away with what they're doing. Because the parents are losers, and the people are evil, and the children are gullible. I'm not surprised by any of this news at all. I guess the point of this video, as I'm trying to say, is that I believe this roadmap for this beast channel, including the transgenderism, including normalizing chopping your dick off, I believe this whole roadmap was made long ago, before it became the most popular channel in the world. They planned this out. They then pushed it to be the most popular channel in the world so they could get away with it. What comes next? So we're going to find out.
It's actually crazy how big the MrBeast brand has become. The most subscribed to a YouTube channel and over 100 million views each video is a crazy influence. Andrew Tate had said, "The Beast has your children." Tristan Tate recently issued a warning to MrBeast as well, saying, "This isn't beyond fixing MrBeast. Denounce your friend's actions and axe him from the channel. Public statement. This isn't necessarily your fault and you shouldn't suffer for the sins of other people." Tristan also said that Andrew had already warned everyone about Kris from MrBeast before this situation, and this was the video.
They are after your kids. They are coming for your children, everybody at home, because it is your children that are the future, which they want to control. When you have kids and you love them and you love your wife and you look into your beautiful smiling daughter or son's face, please understand that they are nothing but a tool for the Matrix and they are coming for them. They are coming for them. And if that doesn't panic you and you don't worry about that and you sit and say, "Oh, well, we'll just let them watch YouTube. Ah, it's just one of them became transgender. Oops. Shit just happens. Oops, oops." Well, then you're a dummy waiting to die.
It's funny how there are certain topics and certain things that if you were to have a stance on, it's like instant cancellation, right? Could you take it from both sides? This topic specifically, or even if people always say, "How come you don't speak about Israel-Palestine?" I mean, yeah, Israel-Palestine. I'm like, from my perspective, of my history, of my background, I really don't have much skin in the game.
Yeah.
I'm not either. I don't relate to either. I don't feel like I have to take a side here. And if you don't take a side, both sides come at you and said, "How come you don't take our side?"
Well, this, no, you're right. And just to quickly touch back on that, I just had a thought regarding the situation we were discussing previously. We're not allowed to say MrBeast's name, so I won't say it. But
yeah, you can't say MrBeast's name.
MrBeast.
You can't say MrBeast.
No, but here's the thing that's interesting. If there was any honor amongst that group, and I don't have a problem with this guy. I don't know this guy. Yeah. I'm more famous than him anyway, so we're gonna probably meeting someday. I don't have a problem with him, but here's the thing that I find interesting. Let's remove the argument about transgenderism because they're going to sit and say that it's not his fault. He's born in the wrong body, blah, blah. And that's a dumb shithole. I don't even want to go down, but let's remove it. Me as a man of honor, I believe that now, because of my massive influence, I have a responsibility. And I'll admit this now. There are clips of me that I made 10 years ago, which I don't think would be appropriate for 14 and 15-year-olds to see because I made them when I had no followers and no subscribers.
MrBeast is yet to make a comment about his friend, and Kris decided just to delete all these tweets and not address it either. I'll keep you guys posted on any updates, but what's your thoughts on the situation? I am pretty sure that Kris Tyson will get axed off of the channel. I'll keep you posted.